So, I've just completed the Pennine Way, all 268 miles of it, in 16 days. I'm battered, and some of my equipment didn't work particularly well. It got damaged by the route. For example, my Black Diamond Z poles. Both poles, the cables failed. So I'm going to show you how to repair them. On both poles, this interior cable, bit of cord, snapped. So, using a bit of shark fishing line at 200 pounds per breaking strain and some crimping clips, I'm going to show you how to repair them. So, how to go from this to this workable pole in about half an hour, because that's what it'll take you. The first thing, lay out the poles, the component parts of the pole, thus. £200 fishing line, packet of crimps, pair of pliers, pair of scissors, sellotape, and these little snips. Unscrew the end of this little beauty, that's this thing, that unscrews off of there, and remove what's left of your cord. You might have to poke it out with a paper clip. Allow yourself a length of the fishing line, the full length of the 130 centimetre pole, plus allow about another 40 centimetres to mess around with at the end. Be sure to start at the handle end, that's this one, to feed the cable through. As you'll see, there's a little hole, a little aperture somewhere there. There it is. You've got to start there and feed it backwards. Don't start at the other end. If you do, you'll find out why. So here we have the fishing line, all 1.6 metres or thereabouts of it, fed from the handle end all the way down through the tube, through this little piece of plastic, right down the end and out into this little piece of tube, which we're going to crimp off and screw back on to get a fixing on the pad end, the floor end of the pole. So you loop the tube through one crimp hole and back through the other. You can see the end of it there. And I'm going to crimp with the pliers the sharp piece, crush it up, so then that will pull through and lock in this tube, which I'll then screw back onto here. So make a small hole in the end of the pole handle like this. I've used a corkscrew with this one. On the other one I used a knife, but do it level with where the tube comes through, and using a piece of fishing line and some sellotape, attach it to the cable, or sorry, the line that runs through the pole, and feed it through so you end up with a surplus at this end, as you can see. Remove the piece of feeder line, so you now have a fresh end that you're going to attach a line crimp. Loop it back through, thus, pull it all the way along, tuck it in the hole you made like so. This is better than the other one, and tie it off around the handle. I'll show you the finished article in a minute. So crimp the ends off, use a little crimping tool. These fishing line crimps, sorry, there we go. Double it back and so put a fishing line crimp on the end. Not overly tidy, but you can put some black gaffer tape over there to ease the hand grip. And we now have two fully functioning poles, courtesy of shark fishing line, crimps, and a little bit of ingenuity. Happy hiking, people. And just to prove they're now both working, here we have two folded up and repaired Z poles. So clip them together like so. A bit tight in there somewhat for some reason. Squeeze that one in. Pull it out till it clicks. Bob's your mother's brother. And the other one exactly the same. Squeeze that in. Push that one in there. Put the handle out and bingo! We now have two repaired Z poles that were previously of little use because the cable broke. If you like what you've seen, click the like, subscribe, and if you want to contact me, any questions about how to repair these, just hit the contact button. Happy hiking, happy running.